Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Billy Quarantillo versus Youssef Zalal. Zalal is making his return to the UFC. He was cut a year or two ago, and he had a pretty rough road in the UFC. I thought he belonged, and he didn't really get the easiest matchups. But here he is making his return because he won 3 fights on the regional scene, all via finish, even if one of them was against a guy with no fights. But still, he did his job, and Gabriel Miranda got injured, so they called Youssef Zalal. And he's got a pretty tall order, taking a fight on a week's notice against Billy Quarantillo, who has an incredible gas tank and a lot of finishes down the stretch. Every time I talk about Billy Quarantillo, I always say the same thing. It's worth throwing a sprinkle on him winning in rounds 2 and 3. He wins down the stretch. The guy builds as his opponent fades. And here he is, and I'm picking him to win. And the guy I'm picking him to beat is taking the fight on 1 week's notice. But despite all of that, I'm still not as high on the finish, on the round 2 and 3 finish for this fight, like I am for every other Billy Quarantillo fight. And that's because I respect the cardio of Youssef Zalal and his versatility. The guy's a really versatile fighter, just like Billy, and he's got excellent cardio. So even under these shitty circumstances, he still earned enough faith from me to say, I'll probably still throw a sprinkle on Billy getting the finish, but I don't think it's going to happen. And my official pick is Billy Quarantillo wins by decision. I think for this fight, instead of trying to speed the fight up, he might be trying to slow the fight down once he sees what kind of fighter Youssef is. And historically, the best way to beat Youssef is to neutralize him, to control him. And even though Youssef, it's not like that's easy. Again, he's a very versatile fighter and a slick grappler, but so is Billy. And I'm expecting Billy to be in overall better shape and to be able to slow him down. So that is the pick. But I don't love it. Not enough to bet on Billy Quarantillo, even at tight odds, because I really respect the cardio of Youssef Zalal. I'd say he's the healthier fighter for sure. I'd say if either guy did get finished, this one it's up in the air because Yusuf's taking it on short notice. But if they were both completely healthy and with full camps, I'd say Youssef Zalal would get the first finish. And it's just because Billy's been taken out twice. The knee from Barboza last year and a head kick from Michel Quinones before he got to the UFC, before either guy got to the UFC. So it's not like he's got some weak chin, though, Billy Quarantillo, where I doubt him, but he's a little older. The knockouts, he's got 2 of them now, so there's a little more doubt there. And plus, Youssef Zalal is much more dangerous, certainly, than he showed in the UFC, which he didn't show to be too dangerous. But still, the pick is Billy Quarantillo duplicates some of the success of the guys we saw beat uh, Youssef Zalal, and he slows him down in one way or another and outpoints him. Billy Quarantillo by decision is the pick, but again, I don't have a lot of confidence in this at all because I think Youssef Zalal is a very durable and very in shape fighter. So expect this one to be close. I'll wait for the props. If Billy by decision is at good odds, I'll play that. But of course, I'll get drunk and throw a few sprinkles on these round 3 props, which never seem to fucking hit. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos.